I was pretty sore when I got in last night and trying to sleep. I should have taken my fish oil, I forgot. Anyway, I have an easy math day today. It's 10 miles to the next water, and it's 10 miles after that to, what is it, Mount Rose Campground. So you don't have to think, just have to go. Should be a pretty easy day. I think I won't push past Mount Rose because I am so sore from yesterday. Should add that I'm glad I pressed on to that campsite. It was nice and flat and very, very quiet. I didn't hear anything, so that was nice. I'm still on the American Discovery Trail and the Tahoe Rim Trail. This is looking, I guess it's north from the lake. There's another lake out there. And there's a pretty meadow right there. Can't really see it from here, but there's a mountain that's sort of meadowy like this on the top. Kind of reminds me of my hike last year around Ranger Peak and Lookout Mountain. And today's hiking has certainly felt like hiking up to Lookout Mountain. It's like continuation of all the steep stuff yesterday. So it's really pretty right up here. Kind of a little saddle. How do I get up here? A little reprieve from all the hard work. Thought I saw a little campsite here. I guess you could camp right there. A little tiny one there. So I'm climbing up to Mount Baldy. It's over 9,000. And I guess I was sleeping somewhere around 8,000. So it's a little bit more climbing to go. And then I imagine this Mount Rose campground is probably up another mountain. Here's the mountain that kind of reminds me of when I was getting near the Lookout Mountain on the CDT. I think Baldy must be up there. And I'm getting pretty close. And maybe it'll be the end of the climbing for a little while. It's hard to see all those mountains out there. So, going back here, this is where Desolation Wilderness was. PCT and all that. I guess the PCT kind of continues on along that crest or near it. And that must be Donner Lake down there. Not sure if I can see it through the screen, but let's see, down in this area. I think that's Donner Lake. There's a little lake way out there. And another one. And another one. And I'm about to cross the state line. I think this is probably the best view on the trail, better than the other view. Well, here I am at the state line, entering Nevada. Bye-bye, California. Alrighty. Probably still gonna go up. That probably wasn't even the top. Yeah, I checked. That wasn't Mount Baldy. The trail's gonna go up some more. Oh man, sure will be glad when all the climbing's over and I can get a little break from it. I guess this is the summit here. No view. No nothing. Just 40 acres of mule's ears. So, but there, it looks like there's some viewpoints coming up on the Far Out app. It has little markers for views. I miss a lot of them, but you know, you can see the view and decide for yourself if you want to take a picture. Oh, okay, so looks like to get to the top, maybe you go up this little trail. I don't know. I just looked at the elevation view in Far Out. I usually don't look at it because I don't like to be psyched out. I have 4 more miles of uphill, and it's been uphill since I started yesterday. I thought it felt like that. And this last uphill looks ridiculously steep compared to everything else that's come before. I'm taking a little break. I'm about a mile away from some water, so I'm going to drink some electrolytes and kind of kick back a little bit for a minute, catch my breath before I go back to climbing. I think I'm climbing up that. So I'm going this way, and I think I'll then sort of follow this ridge maybe. That's my guess without looking at the map, just trying to guess what kind of hell they want to put me through today. Well, so far I'm not wrong. Looks like I am climbing up to this somewhere.
You want another picture of you?
No, that's okay.
Oh, I'm in the frame.
That's okay. Oh, baby, baby. Well, I guess I'm at the top of this whole thing. 10,315 feet. It's pretty exhausting. I think it's downhill now. Hopefully. I shouldn't say that. I'll jinx myself. But, I mean, there is one higher mountain over there. So that I could have to climb that. I don't know. But I don't think so. So it looks like it goes down. I don't know how it goes down. But then you have your choice. And I think your choice is to like bounce up and down that. Or take that dirt road that's down. Whoops. Down there to the campground. I'll see what I decide when I get there. There's also this road right here. It looks really, really steep. That's where I was, up at that peak there. Well, I thought the trail was gonna take me up to the peak, but no. It's gonna take me down to a waterfall. That's something to look forward to. I guess this is the top of Galena Falls. It is quite a cliff. So maybe from the bottom it looks pretty spectacular. We'll see. I have about half a mile left and I'm dragging. I'm very tired and my stomach doesn't feel too good. So I'm really hoping I can rest at this campground. Just lay down the whole rest of the day. I have no reason to hurry off from there unless it's like a hideously horrible place. But it says that TRT hikers like to camp there, so we'll see what it's like. It's got water, it's got toilets. I think there's a camp host that lets you stay there in their campsite with them. I don't know how well that goes, but maybe they'll let me lay down there for a few hours and then I'll figure out if I want to keep laying down for the rest of the day or grab some water and put in the 2 miles to get out of the no camping zone. So we'll see. This place gives me vibes of Monarch Pass in Colorado, but there was no restaurant with cold drinks there. Too bad. Well, seems nice enough here, but also kind of bleak and hot. I'm trying to find the water. So I got into this campground like around 3 or 3:30, and I thought I would just sit here and wait to see if I felt any better. But I'm just so sore. My feet, my ankles, my legs, my knees. And I'm not sure the intestinal problem is completely solved yet. So, and it's kind of nice to take advantage of Trail Angel. And there's 2 other hikers came in just a minute ago. And it's kind of nice to have some company. Everything will work out. I'm not in any big rush.